Aloha! I'm geologist Philip Ong, sharing a Kīlauea Video Brief. On this week's report, quiet at the surface, rumblings underground. A third week of relative quiet passes on Kīlauea, though earthquakes remain slightly elevated near the volcano's summit, upper east rift, and nearby south flank. No glow is visible from the recent eruption's west vent, nor from the crusted lava lake surface, though temperatures from the vent and a handful of small spots, quote, around the rim and in local cavities, end quote, remain hotter than their surroundings, though still well below molten lava temperatures according to this week's USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory update. Last week's update noted, quote, minor subsidence on the order of 1 to 2 meters, 3 to 7 feet, end quote, on the hardened lake surface. Perhaps consistent with this, the most interesting signal in the monitors last week appeared to be a 3-meter or 10-foot elevation drop shown on a plot of lake depth on June 5th. A review of thermal images only shows a localized, subtle change suggesting a very small, one-time collapse specific to the measured location. Even after the lava hardens, it continues to contract as it cools, leading to widening cracks that can also create void space and cause the surface to subside. This is an expected part of the post-eruption process, previously documented in several historical eruptions. Meanwhile, gas emissions remain low as they have over the past weeks, ranging between about 50 to 70 tons per day of SO2. The baseline ground tilt continues to slowly increase as it has over the past month, occasionally interrupted by less frequent deflation-inflation cycles, with one event each of the past 2 weeks. The summit continues to swell based on the GPS cross-caldera distance measurement, also at a slightly increased rate for the past 2 weeks. And together with the ongoing seismicity, intensely focused on the summit and upper east rift connector, indicates that magma is still building underground. The upper east rift between Mauna Ulu and Pu'o'o, still within Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, is also refilling with magma according to USGS HVO monitoring data and reports, and does show some seismicity within the rift zone during the past week, but much less focused than in areas uprift. Instead, there are earthquakes dispersed across the nearby south flank, suggesting that growing pressure in that part of the rift is pushing the mobile flank and distributes the seismicity across its wider base as a consequence. On the south flank, a magnitude 3.7 earthquake on June 12th occurred in the same area as the magnitudes 3.6, 3.4, and 4.2 on May 23rd, the seeming catch point at the western edge of the currently mobile area. This pattern of adjustment is not imminently alarming, as a volcano can sustain slightly elevated activity for weeks to months before a larger change occurs, including the possibility of an eruption near the summit or currently active rift areas. The current level of seismicity is approaching that observed in the months ahead of the 2020 eruption, though it is still roughly half the rate of the final pre-eruption weeks, as the volcano is building towards reactivation or its next eruption. The distinction in terminology only serves to indicate whether lava emerges within 90 days of its previous surface activity, since that is a current consensus definition of an eruptive pause. That cutoff date is August 24th, according to the USGS. Regardless of the short-term quiescence or pause and the lack of visible lava, the volcano remains under scrutiny as it continues a longer-term trend of heightened activity. That's all this week. To support our productions, please like, share, and subscribe. Mahalo.